So I think the biggest milestone for me was obviously working with a designer and seeing my bags walk down the runway for London Fashion Week. That was insane, absolutely bonkers. And I never imagined that would happen. And I think also for me, that was a lesson in, I nearly didn't take the stall at the festival because I just thought, oh, it's a lot of work. Can I really be bothered? And although I didn't actually make a huge volume of sales at the festival, I met somebody and the opportunity came out of meeting somebody. And then that was an absolutely incredible opportunity. And I've got some amazing images out of that. And I also learnt a lot about what it means to work in collaboration with somebody else. And I learnt that, I need to basically put down a budget at the beginning. But, I couldn't have done that before I'd worked in this way with this woman because there was an awful lot of work involved. I had to hand paint 2 whole hides with her pattern. And I'd never done that before, so it was very difficult to guesstimate how long that would take. So now I know how long that would take. So now I know how much it costs per square foot. So I know how to price that in the future. So I feel like I gained a huge experience from that, even if I didn't necessarily make a huge amount of money out of it. It was a really big step in my learning journey, definitely. Yeah. I would just say do it. Absolutely do it. It absolutely gave me the confidence to just get started. And if you are not sure about whether or not you can do it, you absolutely can. And I think, you're such a great teacher, and I think the course is structured in a really great way, and I think it just gently leads you from one step to another, so it never feels really overwhelming, and actually it comes together, the knowledge, each module builds on the module before, so that by the time you get to the end, you feel like, yes, I have a design voice, and yes, I have confidence in that voice, and I've learnt the skills and I know how to price it, and I've got a brand, the whole thing about, developing the brand. So, I came out of that with a name, with a logo, with a website address, with a clear design voice, and I was ready to get started. So I think yes, you could search around on the internet and try and find all that information, but it wouldn't necessarily be relevant. It might take you 2 years and you wouldn't come out of it with that kind of real confidence that you'd done all the right things. And I think that's the wonderful thing about the Brand Launch Academy, is that it's all in one place. You really know what you're talking about, and it's delivered in a really engaging, friendly, inclusive way. And you come out at the other end feeling like, knowing that you've really done everything you can to plan for your future success. I think that I am much less slapdash than I would naturally tend towards. So I now have a little Beck voice in my head that goes, really? Really? Yeah. However, and that kind of like, oh, okay, I'll do it properly. And I think I know that I have foundations, and doing it the right way might be the longer way, but it is the right way, and I know now that cutting corners just doesn't really work, and it doesn't get you the result you want. So I think it makes me, even when I'm on my own unsupervised, I'm more professional than I might otherwise have been.